The flowering trees were the only things that grew easily from the unforgiving rough soil. The boys saw moon-haze. That's our home, he told her. The village of the moon ring. The village of the moon ring, Lily asked. That's a strange thing. Why isn't your village named after the flowering trees? It is, Bob said.
The story of everything was dull and colorless. The wind cold and bitter. Still, our ancestors worked hard. They built houses out of mountain stone, sewed on cotton jackets, and planted seeds in the earth. Despite their efforts, the land refused to bear a single plant of flower. However, this our ancestors continued. Then one night, the village was living the air filled with strange fluttering sound. Our ancestors thought that a great storm was coming and rushed inside.
And the great storm was coming with a crash. Raindrops falling from the sky. But what rain it was? Round and smooth, glowing like the rainbows of silver pearls. And then touched the ground and disappeared. It's world. Jewels from the moon. And since then, magically, raindrops are caught, they didn't disappear. So their baskets and bags were full. In the morning, their ancestors saw the drops from their pearls were trees. The sun was shining. So the spoon room filled and as well. This time our ancestors were not cold and just watched the drops disappear.
Okay, go.
But in the morning, the plant seeds were sprouting as if watered by a grew. So night after night, the seed rain fell from the sky. And as daylight broke over the land, the seedlings grew higher. Soon they grew into beautiful silver trees with golden flowers. They were so beautiful. Our ancestors planted more seeds. And soon, the whole village was blooming with hundreds and hundreds of flowering trees. And since then, our home has been called the village of the moon ring. We plant new seeds every day. Every night, the moon rain falls, and every morning, a new seedling sprouts. Maybe in another 100 years, all this stony land will be covered with trees, and the mountain will be as golden as the moon. So, the ending of the story. So these seeds fall from the sky every night. Well, every night. Every night there's a moon. So that is why we call it.
Wait. I think she plants the seed on Fruitless Mountain.
That's how we got fruit. Yeah, on Fruitless Mountain. Well, we could assume that. Well, I have bread. Maybe a different way.
And you don't know why? Finley asked. Even though she was tired, she could not help being curious. Both children shook their heads, and before Finley could ask more questions, the boy pointed. Finley followed his hand and saw crimson gate doors were painted with cheerful green. Here we are, he cried. Come on, we're home.
After a great storm, Ma and Ba worried that the vast dim age had been done to the village. And when the sun shone in the morning, the village looked as if it were in ruins. Large tree branches had fallen, and a clutter of leaves and roof tiles and dust and dirt littered the ground. Yet, when the villagers began to clean, they saw the storm had not harmed them as much as they had feared. At least no homes were destroyed, the villagers said to each other, and we know everyone is safe. Well, everyone except for me. They decided Mom said nothing when the neighbors paused awkwardly. They helped pick up broken branches, broken bits of pottery and tiles from the streets, and nailed shutters. They quietly sat together at the table with the goldfish. Though Ma had heard nothing, Bob remembered the fishes. Words fearing the wind. It filled him with worry, and he waited for the fish to speak again. However,
okay, so this is the first time Mom is laughing, right? Mom's kind of very solemn and sad. He wouldn't
cried.
What Bob was doing, getting her to remember about
Not from joy.
So why did you think they were crying? Because they were happy?
Or was he now
Or crying because they were sad?
perhaps had their time to
Because they couldn't see the tears forming or not. So even though they were laughing about the moment, then it made them kind of miss
gathering around them, and the loud cheers as the ox told about the destruction of the green tiger, and she vaguely remembered the big, soft hug from an elderly woman who pushed her inside a welcoming house.
And Minnie closed her eyes and slept. When she woke up, 3 round faces appeared above her, like pumpkins. They were Doc, Afu, and Amma, their grandmother.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to.
Each of the children dressed in their red wadded clothes. Wadded cotton outfits, the Brick and Dog, whose pants was no match, had a little meat.
She took another sip of tea and breathed in the tangy gratefully. Ashley? Smell! Tangy fragrance, which smelled familiar, okay? Fragrance is a smell. So like, be like, what fragrance are you wearing? Pear and apple, you know, something like that from the store. Perfume, who knows, would be your fragrance. Okay, in that paragraph, what character trait is Minli feeling right now? What character trait? What do you think?
Dude, it's the story of the green tiger.
The story of the green tiger. When the green tiger discovered us 4 months ago, we quickly learned he was not ordinary tiger. It was his color or his size. It was the anger he had for us. First, he attacked our livestock, the sheep, pigs, the chickens, not to eat, just to kill.
And then you can start turning to your Minli smiled gratefully. But as she looked at their comfortable round house, how almost often the dust was because grandmother shattered how she rested her hands on their heads with her hands. Minli suddenly came on Bob. It was all longing for her. Finished with retired.
Stuff, because he can choose the future. And so he can create stuff. So he created those seeds to rain, so they would and he made the things fall so that they could get the leaves. And I think he also healed the dry.
Was there anything surprising?
Nope.
Was there anything confusing? The whole story.
Oh yeah, that was confusing. Everybody's like, no.
That's confusing that everyone it's confusing that no one thinks anything is confusing, maybe.
That's confusing.
Yes.
Even though everything is confusing.
Okay, so
You're the one confusing.